Howdy, Iron Horse fans, and welcome to the Iron Horse Roundup and another episode of Railroads of the Old West. In this episode, we are going to explore a G-scale garden railroad with a western desert theme loosely based on the Southern Pacific narrow gauge. But first, let's parallel a BNSF train I saw on our way to the meeting. So Ron, what can you tell me about the Cactus Gulch Railroad?
It's a G-scale railroad with a western desert theme, a rock and cactus garden. It's a loose interpretation of the Southern Pacific narrow gauge, which is my favorite railroad. So every kit I can find that's that railroad, I build it or kit bash it. But and then we also run other stuff, and we call it the Cactus Gulch. That's our railroad.
Nice, very nice. I love your garden. I love the railroad, and well, I mean, as I can see behind you, we got succulents here and cactus here, and all that. And I will agree with you. I love the desert too, and it was really cool watching it wind through all the cactus and stuff back there. And yeah, I mean, it's really neat, and the view out there is spectacular too, although I'm sure it's even more spectacular when it's not hazy out.
Yeah, we're very fortunate. Today's a little hazy, but on a clear day you can see the ocean.
Very cool. When did this railroad become a reality?
We started construction in 2008.
2008. Wow, okay. Very nice. Any plans for expansion?
No. I'm 78 years old. I'm starting to have problems with my knees and back, arthritis, and at this point just maintaining what we've got will keep us going. My wife's also starting to have some health issues, so we don't plan to make it bigger.
Understandable. All right.
Enjoy it while we can.
Indeed. Thank you for your time, Ron.
My pleasure.
Yep.
Thank you. It's kind of a purplish green tint.
I think this is known as the Santa Rita prickly pear.
Yeah, it's just an interesting, and when we have lots of rain, all these flowers, they're just beautiful.
Oh, I love these flowers.
This thing is vicious with its spikes.
I think that's a cholla cactus of some sort.
I believe it is one of the chollas.
Yeah.
We have a cholla down the hill, and boy, you run into that, you'll know it. Yeah.
Oh, I saw. But anyway, so I've actually seen these prickly pears here out in the Sonoran Desert. They turn purple under times of like drought or cold or whatever. Huh. So, yeah, I love these cacti simply because they can turn purple. You know me. I'm like you. I love the desert.
Yeah.
But
for me, the desert is like a symphony orchestra. It touches my soul.
Oh,
the sunrises, the sunsets, the solitude, the wide open spaces. Mm-hmm. It's something you got to experience.
Oh yeah,
Plus, part of what we do is we go explore old ghost towns, and the history attached to that.
Oh, I 100%.
For my event, my favorite Cactus T-shirt.
Nice.
My wife got me that.
I 100% agree with you. The desert really does speak to you in a way that just other places don't seem to.
Right.
Now that we've gotten an overview of this fine desert railroad, let's watch some trains as they navigate the desert garden.
And enjoy it. Why don't have to And as you know, I like the SP narrow gauge, so I keep trying to add cars. Most recent addition was the A-frame gone. I kit bashed it.
So is Candelera here based on a real town?
It was on the Carson, Colorado. It was not as prosperous as this.
Well, I don't know. What?
Maybe in its era.
In its era, there's money.
How are you?
Maybe it's just, maybe it's felt like No, I don't think so. I don't think so.
That's house on branch association. Their apartments. They had their association.
On a clear day, you can see the ocean. Today's view is not good. On a clear day, it's all like this.
Now does the property go all the way down to that
The
house?
property goes all the way down to that whole field. We got a mower for fire prevention.
Yeah.
But it gives us the space.
Oh, sure.
But when you got to mow the hill like 2 years ago, whatever, we had to mow it.
Well, that wraps up our look at the Cactus Gulch Railroad. See you next time on the High Iron and Railroads of the Old West.